All right, so last minute adventure ride. It's September 2nd. It's a Tuesday. I ended up taking the week off. None of this was planned, but it just ended up working. So it's Tuesday. I want to be back here by Saturday. There's supposed to be rain maybe Friday, Saturday, who knows. I'm just going to go do the Colorado BDR as much as I can. And I'm going to leave here in Palisade, head up to Steamboat tonight. Pretty much exactly 10 years ago, I did the BDR for the first time. I was a newer rider, off-road. Like, I didn't even know how to really ride off-road. I was learning how to mountain bike and adventure ride at the same time. I had no like dirt bike experience, enduro experience. So it's going to be 10 years since I've done the full BDR. Maybe like 5 years ago, I did the southern half of the BDR, and now that we live out here, I've pretty much done most of the southern BDR every year on different bikes. But this year, I haven't touched the northern part since 10 years ago. So that's why I want to start in the northern part and then come down. So I don't bring a lot of stuff when I do overnight rides. I just bring stuff to sleep in, and that's about it. A change of clothes. I don't bring stuff to cook, and the more stuff you have, the worse. So I just got my 15-degree sleeping bag. It's just a cheapy sleeping bag from backcountry.com, some off-brand name. I've had it for probably 5 or 6, 7 years now. It gets the job done. Got the Nemo. I bring 2 pillows. Nemo air pad. I bring 2 pillows because they don't take up any room. They're small. And then I use this Nemo tent. It's one of their cheapest tents. Can't remember what it's called, but they're super cheap. 2-person tent. Just got a waterproof jacket. The waterproof from the bags. And then the tent pole, little jacket for warmth. I mean, that's really it. The bike is super simple, just the two Tusk bags on the back and then a little bag up here. Tusk 2 tracks, I've had them on for probably 500 miles now, and they're doing perfect. They look really good, they hold really good. This is just the rear. On the front, I'm running the Motaz ADV. I don't know what it is. I actually got it on Facebook Marketplace for cheap, and I wanted to try it out before I invested in them. And yeah, this thing holds. Both of them hold really well on the road, on the pavement. They hit the twisties, and they connect off-road. All right, it's the morning. It's Wednesday morning. Yesterday didn't go as planned exactly. I was trying to leave my house by 3-ish, and then they put me up here at Stagecoach Lake outside of Steamboat. It's about 3.5 hours, so I'd be out here before dark. And then I end up leaving until like 4:30 because I got here at like 8 o'clock, somewhere around there, right as the sun went down. So just enough time to put up the tent without my headlamp, but 11 o'clock right now in the morning. I just left the campsite because there was still a bunch of people sleeping up there. So I just kind of skipped out. Came to throw my trash away for my Maverick dinner and breakfast. And now we're about to head out and start the Colorado BDR. 7 o'clock on a Wednesday. I think I'll be in Buena Vista by tonight, which I've done this before. My first time I rode from Buena Vista to here in a day. So I'm not worried about it, and this is pretty easy riding from here to there. So let's get. Well, it's 40 degrees and it's cold. And camping last night, my seat, everything was covered, and it was a little wet and damp. This is the first time I've used the seat heater. Oh my God, I've never wanted one. It's not like it's not like I can feel this massive radiating heat, but everything's dry already. Huge benefit. And then of course I brought the hippo hands because I know most of the riding I'm going to be doing is cold, and then through some parts of the day it's going to be warm enough to take them off. But this combo of being able to wear my gloves that are lightweight and easy to use, instead of having to put on thick gloves, I can't stress it enough how good these hippo hands are. let's get moving. Probably 30 miles from Stagecoach. I don't know. I'm in these long dirt road fields. It's down in the 30s. It's September 3rd and it's down in the 30s. And I expected that, sort of. I expected that to be that cold at night, but I wasn't expecting it to be that cold with the sun out while riding. So yeah, that's probably a good idea of what's to come tomorrow once I start getting even up higher into the high country. So good news, there's a fire over here, and it was posted on the BDR website that this road was going to be closed down to I don't know, can't remember what the road is. This is Colorado River Road. It's just super pretty. It's not a hard road at all, but there was a fire here somewhere over there, and it looked like last week it started to get under control. And then I just got to the sign, and right there yesterday somebody had posted that this road is back open up, which is good, because if not, then you gotta go around somehow and you're pretty much just staying on the highway, and then you get down to I-70 and you're gonna backtrack a little bit, and that wouldn't be very much fun. So that's perfect. Really, it's been 2 hours, about 2 hours to get to here, Colorado River Road. This will probably take me 45 minutes to get into Gypsum, and then Gypsum I'll just grab some lunch and then start heading south. Let's do it. I just stopped in Gypsum for kind of a break. I left Stagecoach at 7, got into Gypsum around a little before 11, so 4 hours to make that. It's super easy. That section's easy. Just ran into Maverick, grabbed a burrito for lunch, grabbed some snacks and ate them, and some hydration, and now we're heading to Buena Vista, and it's already looking pretty out. Temps 70s. It was kind of 60s. Once I got past the state bridge, the roads opened up really fast, and I had ditched all my gear because I was getting a little hot, and then I got cold again, just because I went from like low 60s, upper 60s, and back to low 60s. Right now it's at 70 degrees, and it's about perfect out. So I think it's going to be a little bit colder up top. There's a chance for rain, and then yeah, I don't think it's going to be much hotter today. I'll probably just keep the bar mitts on so I don't have to try to stow them away. It's not like they're in the way or anything. But yeah. Hey, Moosey. Let's try not to scare him so everybody can see. Whatever, anytime you're up in the high country and you see these kind of like creek areas that are thick bushes coming down, or anywhere going up, whatever, that's where you almost always see moose. In areas like that, there's some ponds. They're always hanging out in those places where it's nice and cold. They're just eating. Super easy to camouflage in. You just got to keep your eyes open, because people just, you know, they look straight ahead and forget, like, hey, this is where moose are going to hang out. And you're most likely to see those. Like bears, they could be anywhere. Bears just kind of pop up wherever they feel like. What else? Yeah, moose are like the only ones where you can almost guarantee where they're going to be at. So we might see some more on this trip, hopefully.